Witam Was bardzo serdecznie. Ja jestem Arietta, a przed Wami Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Aktualnie znajdujemy się w wielkiej sali i zaraz pogadamy z Nati. Jak pamiętacie, ostatnio też pod koniec ostatniego odcinka gadaliśmy z naszymi nauczycielami. O, coś się naprawdę stało. Na temat ostatniej próby i dostaliśmy już wytyczne, gdzie możemy to znaleźć. Ale teraz sobie porobimy kilka zadań pobocznych, bo nam się pojawiło z Nati i z Poppy. Więc zobaczmy, o co chodzi.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
To nie twoja wina.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow. Thank
Okej.
you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Proszę bardzo, nie ma sprawy. I teraz tu. Mapa. I gdzie jest nasza Poppy? Jest tutaj, okej. To tu się wydostaniemy. Widać, że Nati bardzo chce dostać w swoje łapy. Albo chyba pomścić ojca, albo też po prostu ukoić swoje sumienie. Można tak to ująć. To jej po prostu sumienie uważa się za winną śmierci ojca, ale każdy rodzic...
She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Okej. Okay. Sebastianowi też odwala.
I should dismount here.
Okej, poczekajmy najpierw na Poppy.
You made it.
No. Pogadajmy.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Myślę, że tak.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Jak miło.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio.
Nie mam pojęcia. Mam nadzieję, że nie. Bo kończymy jak ślepiec z różdżką. Ale co Sebastianowi ostatnio odwaliło? Trochę. Trochę bardzo.
Revelio.
Okej. Co my tutaj mamy?
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Się przekonamy. Pajączki oczywiście. A, tutaj możemy gdzieś przejść? No pewnie, że tak. Okej. Weźmy tu. Co my tutaj mamy? Weźmy to. Weźmy to. I więcej nic. Dobra, lecimy dalej. Hop. Hop. Tutaj już nic nie mamy. Ale tutaj możemy sobie otworzyć przejście.
Revelio.
Tu nic nie mamy, tu nic nie mamy. Tutaj mamy trochę złota.
It's another aggressive one.
O, wow. Okej. Hop.
What is going on with them?
Nie wiem.
Revelio.
Może go szaleństwo dopadło. O. Zbierzmy. O, tutaj mamy tą. Oj, nie to. To mamy. Okej.
Revelio.
Tu mamy jedno przejście. Zbierzmy. Czekajcie. O, udało się. Tutaj mamy przejście. To nie wiem, co to jest. I zobaczmy tutaj. O, tutaj mamy to.
Revelio.
Dobra. W takim razie możemy ciebie przenieść.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Spoko, nie musisz tego robić. I to? To. Okej. Nie wiem, co to nam dało. A tu. Wejście. Op. Okej, takie buty. Dobra. I hop. Okej, udało się. Dobra, i mam przedmiocik. Hop. To lecimy dalej.
Revelio.
O. Zapalające się znicze. To nie jest dobry znak.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
To lepiej nie słuchać, co nie?
Revelio.
Op. I lecimy dalej. No tak, pająki. Tutaj nic nie mamy. Tu mamy.
If the moon soup is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio.
Dobra, tu nic nie mamy, tu nic nie mamy. Tutaj też nie. Tutaj mam pajączki. Dobra.
Revelio.
I chyba w tym miejscu mamy na tyle. Okej, lecimy dalej. O. Aha, znowu mamy jakąś zagadkę. Tak. Mamy... Co my tutaj
Why
mamy?
am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this.
Dobra. Mamy tak. To poproszę. I to. Tu mamy jedno. Tu mamy... Tu
We need
drugie.
to find
To.
moths for those spinners.
To. I to. Powinno otworzyć nam to. Okej. Dalej. Mamy to. I to. Mamy to. I teraz mamy to. I to. Tu mamy ostatnie. Okej, przeszukajmy wszystko.
Revelio.
Co my tutaj możemy mieć? Tego. Tu mamy jedno, tu mamy drugie.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moss.
To na pewno. Mamy jedno. I tu mamy drugie. Okej. Co? Udało się. Jedno i drugie.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Dobra. Tu mamy coś. Tu nie mamy nic. Tu i tu mamy.
Revelio.
Zobaczmy. Nie będę miała się stąd jak wydostać? A tak. Zobaczmy najpierw tu. Okej. Ale tutaj nie mam przejścia, dobra. Zanurkujmy. Gdzie my się dostaniemy? Mamy szczurki. Co to jest za miejsce?
Revelio.
Tu. Poszukajmy. O, nagle się tu znalazłaś. Hop. O, cześć. Hop. Okej, jeden. I drugi padł. Jak miło. Wejdźmy jeszcze tutaj, oczywiście, żeby zobaczyć.
Revelio.
Ale nic tu nie mamy. Będziemy tak mocno po omacku. Co tu jeszcze możemy poznajdywać? O, okej. Tu już nic. Tutaj mamy? Ale to jest ogromne.
Revelio.
Okej. Zbierzmy. O, talerzyki z kotami. Dobra. I to by było tutaj na tyle. Dobra, lecimy dalej. Teraz tu. Kamieniu księżycowy, gdzie jesteś? Stamtąd my przyszliśmy, tam poszliśmy, to teraz tędy lecimy. Hop. Tu już byliśmy?
Revelio.
Chyba tak. Ale tutaj skrzyni nie przeszukaliśmy. A tak, byliśmy. Oj, nie to.
Lumos!
Czy możesz to wziąć? Nie. Mamy jeden. Chodź ty drugi. Drugi był tutaj. Dobra. Nie to. Dobra, to się utrzyma? Miejmy nadzieję.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
No. O, mamy jeden. A! Tu mamy drugi. A, chodź tu. O, dziękuję. Drugi. I trzeci. Dobra. I przejście gotowe. Papi, idziesz?
You did it.
No pewnie, że tak. O. Cześć wam.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again. Bombarda!
I bum. Oj. Ciekawe, czy następnym razem uda nam się jakoś się ominąć.
Revelio.
Poppy mówi, że nie chce z nimi walczyć, więc może jej posłuchamy.
Revelio.
Może jakoś się uda tego wszystkiego uniknąć.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Okej, ale najpierw poszukajmy to. Dobra, tu nic nie mamy, tu nic nie mamy. Raczej do góry nie wejdziemy. Więc lecimy tutaj. Okej, tu nic nie mamy. Płyniemy dalej. Wow.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up.
No, i
It's
to
got
jeszcze jak.
to be here. I just know it.
Revelio.
No, przepięknie tu. Dostaniemy się tędy? Nie. Dobra.
Given what Swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which
No.
means we're one step ahead of them.
Okej, dobrze idzie. Pozbyliśmy się wszystkich.
Revelio.
Jakie ładne drzewo. Chodźmy tu.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon.
No, ładne.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Cześć wam. Okej. Porozmawiajmy.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Możemy iść.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
No pewnie. Od razu ruszamy. Nie ma co czekać. Jestem ciekawa, jak się rozwiąże ta sytuacja.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Wątpię, żeby to było niebezpieczne.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this.
Okej.
I think that's it over there.
Jak stąd zejść? Tędyk.
How's your
Okay.
gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidges.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Okej. Tędyk wyjść nie możemy. A tędyk? Tu? Tu? Dobra. Co my tutaj dalej mamy?
I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Okej. Umieśćmy go.
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If
Zróbmy
you
to.
don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
Dobrze ci idzie.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Okej, a spytajmy się o wszystko.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Okej, a to?
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving the dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
No, chyba niestety nie.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Aha.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat.
No pewnie.
If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Pewnie. Okej. Już? Narysowałaś?
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
No dobra.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Co słychać było? No okej. To na tyle? Przynajmniej na razie? Okej. Mamy jeszcze tutaj. Zobaczmy jeszcze to. Dobra. Nie no, tym się zajmiemy, myślę, w następnym odcinku. W takim razie... To nie tu, to nie tu. Gdzie my mamy nasz pokój? Klasa zajęć? Nie. A gdzie to było? Dzwonnicy, a tu... O, tutaj mamy jakąś misję. Weźmy sobie to. A, chodź tu. I tutaj. Zobaczmy, czym to jest. Może jakąś misję poboczną uda nam się szybko zrobić. To tutaj. Dobra, lecimy. Tu. Zapraszam was. Tu. Tutaj coś mamy.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Okej. Witam.
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Aha.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard a plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Okej,
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
okej, a to?
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
Okej.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me.
No
Off you
dobra.
come, then.
Okej, czyli mamy odnaleźć jego ramę portretową, ale tym i każdym innym questem zajmiemy się w kolejnym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało, że zostawicie łapkę w górę i że zasubskrybujecie kanał. No to co? Trzymajcie się ciepło. Do usłyszenia. Cześć!